people demand a roof and a lock. Well, guess what? I could consider the locks, but I am a roofless leader. I was quite pleased with that joke. I thought that the moment I saw the line there, I thought that's a good line to say. So I was looking forward to that. I don't have any. I'm pretty certain I don't have any, so you can't. Right, whereabouts are we? You may have heard that. Can you hear that? Yeah, I think you can hear me scratching. Oh well. You just gave me an inspiration point in order to take it away. Fair enough. I suppose that's fair. But I won't miss it as much because, you know, I never had a chance to use it. So the fact that you've sort of gone, here's one, now I'm taking it away, it's meaningless. You know, you want to get yourself. I had intended to turn the bloody preview off because that's probably going to interfere. And yeah, I remember now, this game is a pain in the ass for getting out of. There we go. I think we just managed to actually do exactly what I said it refused to do. I don't know. It doesn't like being anything other than full screen, this game. It doesn't enjoy it. Dragon Quest Cabbages 2! Hell yeah! And we've got way more than 2 cabbages. Way more than 2 cabbages. Here we go. Oh, someone actually here at the beginning where we look at other people's shit. The merry-go-round in pink. I wonder if they've got a merry-go-round in something else then. Because, I don't know, just the way you can quite clearly see it's pink. I suppose arguably if you're colourblind you perhaps can't, but nonetheless you can see it's pink, so it's surprising that you would go merry-go-round, specifically a pink one. So I do wonder if they've perhaps got another one in there. Let's have another look. That's sort of a bit schooly. Doesn't really have a title, so it's difficult to say. But we have seen that one before. That one's beautiful. Spelling is awful. We've seen it before, though. The Carnival, yeah. The Twilight Church. The Musée. It's weird how we don't seem to be getting like new ones. I don't quite understand why there's such a limited supply of photos. Maybe because nobody played it on the PC, so nobody took any photos. I don't know, but it's quite nice. The Two-Tone Loungers. I can respect the Two-Tone Loungers. Ellie Gibson Games. Hello. And Raspberry. Lovely. And this is Dragon Quest Builders 2. Hello. Very unexpected. Taken aback a little bit there. Anyway, let's carry on doing the usual nonsense. The Golden Tower. That's a good one, isn't it? Jesus, look at that. I mean, the fact that the blocks are quite so small tells you how detailed that has to be. Anything I do is now going to be a letdown because of the level of detail in that thing. That's the digger. We've seen the digger before. I'm assuming the flowers are attached to a block because I don't think people can build... Well, I mean, people can build a flower. They can't necessarily build flowers like that. Tiny flowers. Big flowers, yes. Tiny... Good Lord, look at that. Avalok hang on. I can do it. Avaloki Teshvara. I'm assuming some form of deity, perhaps. I'm going to go Indian, but I might be completely off the mark there. Right. Before we get into the game, usual practice. Counting down from 5. 5. A golden white Christmas tree. Only really appropriate in December. We don't really need it here and now. Yellow's throne, which is quite nice. You can see the thrones in the background. A bit stony, rather than sort of nice gold. I mean, incredibly detailed, but sort of just a building. A chateau, specifically. What is it? Chateau Le Neuf? Chateau Neuf? I can't remember. It's a funny joke in Carry On. I can't remember. Damn it. Some days you suddenly realise you're an idiot. I say realise. I've always known. An awesome airship. I mean, it is pretty awesome airship. And welcome, Mr. Skink, and the invasion of the stormtroopers. And then I've lost count, so we've probably gone way over 5, but that is quite picturesque, isn't it? It's not necessarily the world's most exciting of sort of buildings. Again, very impressively built, but it is a building. But there is that sort of, whoa, such a beautiful way of sort of photographing it. The composition, that's the word we're after. And is that... I think the clouds, the puffs of cloud coming out the chimney it's actually slimes. They are like a silvery white slime. Slime, if you were wondering, is an enemy in Dragon Quest, if you were unaware. But yeah, they are white slimes as clouds, and that's genuinely quite impressive. That one's opt in my estimations now. One more bonus one, make it a good one. It's the North Pole, including a reindeer, which I gotta say is quite impressive. Intrigued how they get the sort of the glow there. That's a very strange. I don't know. In the bottom right corner, yes. I don't know what Malroth is doing with the Yeti creature. I think the Yeti creature does have a pretty awesome name. Most enemies in Dragon Quest have awesome names. Not entirely sure what he's doing. Let's try and ignore what he's up to at this point. But yeah, the North Pole, where we are building everybody's presence. But yeah, it's intriguing how they got the sort of the glow under the sleigh is intriguing, and the glow underneath the sort of snow trees in the background is intriguing, because I don't know how you would have that sort of glow effect coming from blocks that aren't glowing blocks. Unless maybe, I've just realised, I bet inside the sort of regular blocks in the sleigh and in the trees, within their internal structure, is probably the light glowy blocks. Anyway, here we go. Only 231 days to go. That's a reasonable estimate. Not 100% sure, because we are... No, I mean, we aren't halfway through the year, are we? But I must admit, the year has flown by on this occasion. Right, what were we doing? I do not know. Okay, so we had a quest over yonder. How did I access the map? Oh dear, it's Incompetent City. Yes, indeed. I remember. Gather tomato seeds. That's what we want to do. We also have a secondary quest, but what we'll do is we'll gather the tomato seeds. So we're going to walk to the banks of the bog, because I remember now that's exactly what I said I was going to do last week. Walk to the banks of the bog and then walk the rest of the way, because it will give me an opportunity to possibly gather some random bits and pieces, possibly defeat some enemies, but truth be told, I don't specifically need to be defeating enemies at this exact moment in time, so I can probably just have a wander around. Well, I can't deny... Ow. Especially if they hit me. If they hit me and start something, we are definitely going for a right Royal Rumble. Is that removing their feet? You're going to have to help me. I don't know what I said to warrant that statement, which is normal, in fairness. I can't remember the last 2 seconds, or longer than the last 2 seconds. So usually when it's like defeating the enemy... Oh, yep, I got you. It's a very clever joke. It's just a shame I didn't understand. But outside of my lack of understanding, it was a very good joke. Although, by your own rules, you have to have your inspiration stripped now. Now, I know DMs don't traditionally get inspiration, but if you ever do get an inspiration, you have to take it away from yourself. I'm definitely going to have to make you be a player at some point, so that I can just go, yep, no, that's that. What you did in the game there, that is well deserving inspiration. But Do you remember that time you did that joke? Yeah, I do. Away it goes. And then a little while later in the campaign, do you remember? You've done well there. You've done a very good job in, inhabiting your character. Excellent. Have an inspiration. Oh, by the way, do you remember that time? Do you remember that time several years ago when you made that joke? And I've told you, right, I suppose we probably ought to talk to him, but I don't think he's going to give us anything interesting.
Squeak! Well, if it isn't a human, and one with a huge grin on his face too. You look like a mouse who found a wheel of cheese. Anyway, let me tell you about this bridge. It leads to a tomato farm, or at least the ruins of one. That's all that's left since the children of Hargon got to it. There might still be some tomato seeds in there somewhere, but you'd need a Furrowfield retriever to sniff them out.
Well, luckily, I have a Furrowfield retriever. I can't actually interact with my Furrowfield retriever. Weird, I can talk to Maroff. If we're going to finish this job, we're going to have to find some more seeds and make some bigger fields. And yet I can't interact with my dog, which seems a little bit unfair. But yes, I do have my faithful Furrowfieldian retriever. The dog is called Woofina, because I make stupid names up. Unfortunately, there we go. I was going to say, unfortunately, we're locked with the camera a little bit too close for comfort. Is there anything of any worth? I don't really need any more brambles. Looks like there is a sort of... I don't know if that's going to be a puzzle or something else. I'm sort of tentatively exploring the area because it's sort of difficult to know for certain where I want to go. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Are you... bit harsh, because I don't think he was actually trying to rumble, but, you come near me, you get the stick. Which is far less rude than it sounded. Blimey, that's early. We're very early in the do-do-dos now. Right, what we want to do is gather those and then bash these sticks out. They lived there. Yes, they lived there. Yeah, you're quite right. But I don't care. I could say I'm British, and therefore colonialising and killing the natives is kind of a thing. It's my historical right. Right is probably the worst possible way of phrasing that. But now you've simply discovered I'm a horrendous human being. That's fine. It means you can no longer be surprised. Right, I want to bash this chest to pieces so that I can take it home with me. That's the way you want. Oh, that's one of those warp zones. We definitely want to deal with the warp zone. So examine that. Get it up and going. The Naviglobe. Bam, bam. Whoops. Get away. Get away. Nasty boy. Get away from my warping zone. Good lad. Now, oh, hello. Are you... I think this is a friendly ogre. Oh, and this is also a friendly rat, who probably needs yet another voice. But I suppose arguably most rats can have the same voice.
Ugh, this stupid orc. His diet is absolutely terrible. I'm trying to help, but if the children of Hargon find out I've been cooking for him, I don't know what has me more worn out. All this cooking, all that worrying about what'll happen if they find out.
Is the weather always this bad? I don't think so. I think, although having said that, over here, I think it is. Because this is the dank, depressing swamp. And what better way of portraying a dank... Oh, I've changed my item somewhere online. Accidentally pushing all the wrong buttons. A trademark, I think. A trademark of mine from years ago. So anybody else who manages to push the wrong buttons, they do owe me a substantial fee in back payments. Talk to the big fella. I suppose he's a sort of warthoggy type fella, isn't he? I don't know how to do an impression of Pumbaa. I can't remember Pumbaa's voice. But never mind. There we go.
Oi, you've got some nerve coming up to a big bad orc like me with that dopey grin on your face. So, is there something you want from me?
Yeah, yes there is.
You're growing a new dietary and you need to learn how to farm some more plants to finish the job. That's a pretty plucky thing for a scrawny little human like you to do. Don't you know that everyone here follows the children of Argon? You've got guts, kid, so I'll tell you a thing or two that might come in handy. Once upon a time, this whole area used to be a tomato farm. If you look hard enough, you might even be able to find some seeds still buried around the place. If you do manage to find some tomato seeds, come back here and I'll show you how to grow them.
Oh, promises, promises. Right. Oh, there's another question mark over there. I suppose we should probably go see that. Oh, crabs. Always worth killing crabs. Is he married to Pat Butcher?
Pat, 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 Pat. Yeah, no, I've got Pat locked in the kitchen. Whoa there. Good Lord.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. This isn't a fat rat. This is not a fat rat. This is Fat Pat. Fat Pat stuck in the kitchen. Frank the husband. It's perfect. Perfect scenario. Oh, I lost my boost. Don't know what happened there. Well, oh god, you know, it's weird. I've been playing. What have I been playing recently? That's got an art. Oh, I've been playing Persona Strikers. That's why I keep heading for RT as my dodge button, and it's not. There is no dodge in this game. In fact, what I could probably do with is just chowing down on a little bit of my grilled greens. That's it. There you go. Tides over my hunger and tides over my health bar, which is probably useful. I can survive. If it's tomato seeds you want, he's now an Australian rat. That'll do. There are a lot of tomato seeds buried in this bog. Squeak. You can't see them with a naked eye, of course, but if you had a far field retriever, you'd be able to sniff them out no problem. Ah, top dollar copper matey. Oh, Australian characterization stereotypes. Good lord, I'm doing terrible with the old. Ah, woof 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 woof. Go dog, go. Disco Inferno. Don't know why the dog is dancing disco, but I mean, I'd like to see it. I'd pay to see a dog do disco dancing. Veldin obtains a tomato seed. Right, thank you. Yes, I do.
Hey, I've never seen a seed like that before. Could that be a tomato seed? The ones Perry was after? We still need to find out how to plant them, though. Let's see if there's someone around here we can ask.
Well, we already know that, don't we, Malroth? So, you know, maybe pay attention to the game a bit more, mate. And then he's having an existential crisis because I've just informed him that he is in fact in a game, and he's not keen on that. He's like, what? What do you mean I'm in a game? I thought I was a real boy. No, I'm sorry, Malroth, you are not a real boy. The dog's happy because we've got the seeds. Are those monsters fighting? No, I don't think they do. It's always nice. What game prompted quite so much emphasis on that idea? Oh, it was Final Fantasy when I was playing Final Fantasy 13, of course, because they do have an emphasis on the idea of the enemies sort of battling one another, and I said how much I like that system and mentioned Monster Hunter Worlds. There you go. That's basically a summary of all we accomplished in Final Fantasy 13 on Saturday. I think it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest occasions when that's basically all you've accomplished. Right, I'm basically going to cull all of these crabs. It's very useful to have crab claws. Once I roast them up, they will give me defense boosts when I eat them, which is very useful. Right, good. And also, there's some more. Interestingly enough, where are you going, dog? Where are you going? Are you going in the obvious way that I think you're going? Yeah, he's a happy little chap, isn't he? Chapette, technically. It is, strictly speaking, a female dog, which is why it's called Woofina and not just, I suppose, Woof. I'm guessing if it was a sort of, if it was anything else, it would be just a plain old woof for a man. But yeah, what's quite nice is with the tomato seeds. Oh, I'm sinking. That's not great news. What's cast? Oh, the enemy's casting spells. Of course it is. I mean, if you do actually hit me with a spell, you do know I'm going to have to turn around and kill you. So maybe try and avoid striking me with a spell, because it will make it a little easier on all of us. That's slightly suspicious. No, I don't think there's anything there. I realise I've literally just tapped one block and gone. There's nothing there. But, you know, lazy. Beyond comparison. Diddly 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 dee. This is a slightly suspicious landmark. I wonder if there is. Anything here? Nope. Oh, no, oh, no, tell a lie. Tell a lie. There is a sign here. There's a message written in faded letters. Dive at your own risk and perhaps your own reward. Well, you know what we have to do. Once the camera catches up. Okay. We are sort of... We've got a tolerable amount of life. Oh, that's not... That's no. Grabbing water at this exact moment in time is not helpful. I think that's a... Oh no, that is a thing I can get through. Ooh! Methinks I found a secret. I'm gonna pilfer your ceramic sconce. This will do me nicely when I get back to my village. Oh, yes, indeed, do. Is this a puzzle? I feel like this must be... Oh, no, I tell a lie. It's not a puzzle. But what it is an opportunity to go, sloop. Yeah. I've now got clean water. Not sure precisely how I'm going to benefit from having clean water at this point. And the only reason I say that, it'll be very nice to have clean water in the town because it will look less sort of dingy and horrible. But the problem is I'll have to make a pool. I'll have to make a pool of clean water in order to then get the dirty water into my jugs. Or jug singular, technically. I was just trying to make a euphemism. I know. Any opportunity. Even if there's not an opportunity, you still do it. Indeed. Hydrate. Oh, don't start Blue Bush off with his hydrates. I dread to think what will happen when I get that. He almost drowned a man. Laughing maniacally the whole time. And you know it's true. Right, let's talk to the Warthog man again.
What's that? You found some tomato seeds already? I've been waiting a long time for someone like you to come along. A human worthy of learning. I meant learning. It's just I wanted to get comfy, so I thought I'd lean into it. And then, the problem with this voice is what I've done is I've ended up with my cheek so high that it's closed one of my eyes, which makes it fucking difficult to read. So that's the problem we're having right now. Maybe lower the cheek. There we go. You can still do the voice with the low cheek. You just possibly have to hold the cheek down because it's got a little bit of a life of its own at the moment. But that's fine. The ancient secret of growing tomatoes. All right. Is that a good enough grunt for people? Listen carefully. To grow tomatoes, you need planting poles. You can't just stick the seeds in the ground and expect them to grow. Tomatoes can get pretty heavy. Too heavy for the vines to support them if you don't place planting poles to hold them up. They'll collapse under their own fucking cheek. They'll collapse under their own weight. Literally, the cheek is just... The more I do the voice, the more the cheek rises. The more the eye closes, the more awkward it gets. It also helps to dig a ditch around your plants. If you fill it with water, the soil will stay wet without needing to be watered. Rain can stop water your crops for you too. And I've gone farmer. I've left London, and now I've gone up north. A bit up north, probably northwesterly direction. I've gone farmer. Rain can water your crops for you too, but the soil will stay dry out over time. You can't expect the weather to do all your work for you. But I've got people. I've got people to water the crops. I don't have to care about the crop watering. I've got a field right here, so why don't you try growing some tomatoes in it? You'll need a planting pole for each seed. There should be some still stuck in the ground around here, so go get them. Training your tomatoes. Tomatoes won't grow if you simply sow the seeds. You'll need to set planting poles in the soil first, so they have something to twist their tendrils around. I can do that, because I was collecting... Okay, now we've got the problem of it's a very similar interface to Don't Starve, but a different control method. And that suddenly makes it very awkward, because I'm controlling it
like I would control Don't Starve, and then discovering it's not Don't Starve. I play too many games. That is a distinct fact. Which is why my brain can't quite get around every single control scheme. Right, plant my tomatoes, plant another tomato, plant a third tomato. I wondered what was happening there, because everything just disappeared, but nothing happened. Alright, looks to me like you've done everything the orc said. Do you reckon they'll sprout now? Either way, let's tell that orc we've done everything he asked for. You're quite a little farmer, aren't you? You've made a perfect little tomato patch. Great going, Veldin. Now we can grow tomatoes of our own. Say. Oh, no, grunt. I snorted. I was supposed to grunt. I'm getting confused between my grunts and my snorts. It's fine. Oh, hello. You've just harpooned your way to a brand new following. Following? You're supposed to use the word following. Try again. Quick, start again. All right. I've gotten lost. I'm confused. I'm panicking. You've just harpooned your way to following a new streamer. There you go. Professional as fuck. And fuck, that was unprofessional. And that's very unique ammo you're carrying. I've gone farmer again. I can't decide whether I'm Frank or farmer. Maybe I'm fucker. I worked out very well, didn't it? You were very pleased with that, weren't you? Yes, I was very pleased indeed. Pat, you're not a builder, are you? Don't worry, I'm not one of those children Hargan loons. I may be a monster, but I'm Futterfield native born and raised. Another builder came to this island long ago. It's thanks to his efforts that things were as good as they were. He always looked like he was half asleep, and he was a greedy so-and-so, always reading the larder he was. I've gone up north. I've gone farmer once again. But he was always ready to go the extra mile when you needed him. Reading the larder. You couldn't stay mad at him for it, though. He could grow the finest crops you ever saw. One look at that gun. I can't stop the farmer coming out. Keep trying to lock him back down, but he keeps springing back up. He's like a flipping Jack in the Box. One look at those succulent tomatoes and all is forgiven. That's why I'm so excited for these ones to grow. I can't wait for a chance to taste builder-grown food again. I want you to grow as many as you can. These seeds aren't much use to me when my fingers are too fat to plant them. Thank you. Plentiful seeds. Oh, and there's one more thing I forgot to mention. My friend lives in a cave on the east side of the swamp. She can teach you all about fertilizer. Important stuff for farming. You should go see her. But if you ever want to know more about Furrowfield, feel free to talk to me again. I'll be more than happy to help. Completed. Right, I think we basically just have to let those grow. Although I think that's probably the planting poles. Yeah, I can just build them myself now. Back off, farmer. Think EastEnders. Exactly. A sturdy stick for climbing plants to twist and twirl their tendrils about. Place in tilled earth to help certain crops grow. Not sure if there is more than one that requires that. I feel like tomatoes might be the only one that requires it, but I can't for the life of me remember what the final crop is. So,
this stupid orc. His diet is absolutely terrible. I'm trying to help, but if the children of Hargon find out I've been cooking for him, I don't know what... Oh, we've done that bit of dialogue game. Something sweet to eat helps. Normally I just make some sweeties. It's really easy. You just have to cook some sugar cane on a bonfire, but I don't have the right ingredients right now. Oh, squeak. Grapey grumble. You want sweets? Do I actually have enough sweets?
I'd recognize that smell anywhere. You've got some sweeties, haven't you? I don't suppose I could trouble you for some, could I?
Yes, you can have my sweeties.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Thank you so much. I hope you didn't go to all the trouble of making them just for me. This will give me the pep I need to keep cooking every day. Please let me give you something in return, squeak.
Ah, marvellous. 5 more seeds. We're almost there.
Now you can grow some sweet, juicy tomatoes of your own. Just don't tell the children of Hargon where you got those seeds, all right?
Completed. Yes, indeed. Superb, another little heart. Oh, marvellous. I have actually completed the Gather 30 Seeds quest. Now, you said east? East? You said east side of the swamp? Yes. Go on. Right. Tunnel. Grey rock. Rainforest. Okay, we don't need rainforest at the moment. So many accents. Only one character. That's the worst part. If you pass through the rainforest, there's a little peninsula on the other side. On the other side, coming in tombstones, it's like one big graveyard. That place gives me the creeps. But I hear there's a weirdo over there who collects seeds. Sounds like the sort of thing that would interest you. Oh, yeah, pretty much. Oh, and then there's my friend in the cave to the east. Okay, right, I think I've got roughly the idea. She can tell you everything you need to know about fertiliser. Having some fertiliser would make growing tomatoes a lot easier, so if you haven't had a chat with her yet, you really should. Right, I believe you said over here. I've got a feeling I can just pilfer those tomatoes now. You have to build them for the sake of the mission, but then it's like, now I've just got random bloody tomatoes growing in a swamp. I don't need random tomatoes growing in a swamp. I need random tomatoes growing in my own location. What you found? What you found, boy? What you found? You're just whimpering at the big orc. Nobody cares. Yeah, I think it's just... I think he said it was a she, didn't he? So I don't know. I don't know if that's going to change the voice, but I suppose we could try. I don't know if I can do a high-pitched, raspy one. he's having a go, but he's not sure if he can manage it.
Don't be afraid, little human. I'm a friendly orc. I love nature and everything in it, including humans. And I've heard a rumour about you, that you're starting a new tomato farm. Let me tell you a helpful hint. If you want your vegetables to grow quicker, try using the stinky stuff that humans used to put on their fields long ago. Apparently they made it out of night soil and wheat. Perhaps you could try making some yourself. If you do, come and show me, won't you? I've always wondered if it smells as bad as the stories say.
It might do. Let's see. I've got the recipe, and that is a Build-A-Bench, as opposed to a Build-A-Bear. Can I suggest eating a Werther's original with this voice? Why? Because it sounded like an old woman, I take it? Assuming old women are specifically... Oh, what? I haven't got any night soil? I'm sorry, my people have not been shitting enough. What the fuck is this? Hey, guys, you get... Foolish people, you got to poo more. Hopefully, once I get back to... Oh, there's some night soil. I've just kicked the night soil out of a crab. That's something, I suppose. I wonder how many other crabs can we knock the night soil out of? It's not traditionally. Traditionally, you wouldn't think of knocking the night soil out of a crab, but that distinctly appears to be what we did. Unless we defeated something else, because I'm fairly certain I defeated a lot of crabs, and not a single one of them deposited night soil. So maybe it was something else that deposited the night soil? But I don't know what. See, lock them in the loose night soil. Yeah, that's true. You did specify I should put locks on the doors. You didn't specify why, I suppose. But you're quite right. If I put locks on the doors... Is that just enemies? It's probably just enemies, but I just have to find out. Because there's a... Oh, no, it is not enemies. I left a tomato seed over here. Terribly disappointed in myself. Right, just whoosh over here. Oh, okay, that's... I mean, we can probably beat the Reaper now. But it's just going to be time-consuming, truth be told, so... It's probably easier just to... Oh, hello, dog. Doggy. Will you stop? Dog. Leave the poor orc alone. The poor orc doesn't want to discuss the dog. He doesn't want anything to do with your dog. I think Mud Hands... Whoops, I just ran into spikes. That's fine. Oh. Hearing my computer start going... Ooh, it always reminds me I probably ought to save the game. Again, this one does have an autosave, but it's not as generous as you would perhaps like it to be. And it will be devastating if I lose a substantial amount of progress. As is the case with any game. It's always a devastation to suddenly realise you've lost an awfully large volume of progress. It is often... Oh, there's a crab behind me. Shit. Oh, there's also the Reaper, so maybe I'll defeat the crab and then get the F out. I don't know why I censored myself there. I just had the urge to not swear on that occasion, which is a very rare urge. Right, come on. Off we go into the forest. The Forest of Wonder. Oh, Bad Boons. I believe that is their official name. They are called Bad Boons. I don't know if we can get a name check. No, we can't. Why is that crab here? Crab, go away. We should be able to handle a few Bad Bones, and we should be able to grab some shiny... Oh, there's another crab here. Jesus, we've got crabs coming out of... Well, areas you don't want crabs to be coming out of. Do you mind not rolling into me? Come on, come out, mate. Yeah, here you go. Take down the crab. More crab claws for the consumption. I don't think you can get bad bone meat. It's only crab claws you can get from beasties. I can't remember. Oh, bloody Reaper's after me again. Will you go away? How long? How long are you going to be chasing? Well, I suppose actually I know exactly how long you're going to be chasing me. Up until about now. Because at this point, the the daylight will shun the Reaper. Oh, woof. Oh, I think you're slightly concerned by the Reaper. Yeah, no, you're slightly concerned by the Reaper. I don't really care about the Reaper. Do we want to go... I'm entirely sure where we want to go. Primarily, we're going to probably want to head back to the primary Furrowfieldian location and start planting some of these seeds. Figure out... We do have a spare field. We've got a couple of spare fields, but I don't know if I necessarily want those to be my fields, so I might completely redesign the entirety of what I've previously done. But now, are you Bad Orc? I feel like you're Bad Orc. Yeah, you're a Bad Orc. Which, yeah, I mean, again, it's one of those ones where I can probably win, but it's going to just take quite a significant period of time. And Malroth might die, which would be inconvenient. Oh dear, yeah, no, I sort of saw it coming, still couldn't do anything about it. And by couldn't do anything about it, I was too slow on the uptake. Way! Veldin and Malroth's level increases. Oh, you're going to get a good old high five going. Malroth gets stronger and Veldin reaches level 8. Level 8? Yes, he's hungry, so he's going to level 8. His maximum HP increase. No, just a solemn nod to one another. Well done. We've both leveled up. The Training Togs. Superb. That's a new piece of equipment. In fairness, it says it right there on the screen, doesn't it? A uniform of flexible fabric that makes movement a breeze. Defense plus 16. Increases movement speed. Always difficult to give up a piece of equipment that increases your movement speed, because of course you suddenly start feeling really slow. Slightly unfortunate, got hit again. You'd have thought since I specified... Oh dear, what is that? Oh no! It's the bad wind a-blowing! I've got a bad case of the wind. Which is annoying, because that probably means I'm going to have to deal with blooming spoil spores all over the... Ah, get away. Would have been really convenient had they not attacked me with bad bones as well. We can probably make it. I thank you for visiting. I've lost the ability to talk, but I really rather appreciate it. I probably can't. Hang on, I can probably pause it. There we go. And then if we can get in. Oh no, that didn't. No, there we go. Now I've got a mouse. We'll do a little. You had to have a long username, didn't you? Oh, well, suddenly the complete ungratefulness comes out. Yes, Ellie Gibson Games plays. Amazingly plays games. You wouldn't have thought it with a name like Ellie Gibson Games, but yeah, very entertainment. Very entertainment. Yes, pure perfect English. Very entertaining on a Friday night, Tuesday night, and sometimes a Saturday afternoon. But yes, I would recommend Ellie Gibson Games. In fairness, I have in the past. But yeah, as I say, next up it would probably be the Friday night Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is such a good game. I would highly recommend it to everybody. I'll show off, because it's one of the only things I've ever accomplished in life. I know, sad really, and when you think about it for longer than 2 seconds, but nonetheless. Platinum. One of the only games I have ever platinumed. got a nasty feeling I've probably had that platinum taken away from me because they did some DLC. I think they added some kind of multiplier into it, which makes me think they probably added some more achievements. But nonetheless, it is one of the only games I've ever platinumed, and it is. I mean, it's a good game. It's kind of like everything you love about Assassin's Creed, mixed with everything you can enjoy in a sort of Japanese setting, and it's perfection, utterly perfection. But don't get me wrong, it's frustrating in places because every game has to be frustrating in some place. There is very much a sort of like there's a law in all video games that at some point it has to take the piss and be irritating.
The path behind me leads up to a lookout. You can see everything from there, even the old tie trees squeak. But you'll have to be content with just looking. You can't get there if you can't fly. Squeak.
Spoiler, at some point we can fly. What is the tiny little... Oh, it's a spoil spore. Of course it is. Probably want to maybe do something about that. For those of you who have missed it, the way you deal with a spoil spore is you cover it up completely. You have to basically cover every single area around it and above it, below it. Basically every single area. So it's totally encased in stuff, and then it will blow up. Which is what makes it quite inconvenient, because sometimes these bloody bad boons are getting on my nerves, truth be told. I should probably just leave. Because otherwise I might be here forever, just battling bad boons, and I don't really want that. What I do want to do is I've seen there's another one of these spores here, which we'll deal with. Not exactly the first step I was looking for, but nonetheless, it will suffice. Marvellous. Oh, I've got a little love heart for it. Surprising. Oh, I'm not sure whether the love heart came from destroying the thing, or Wafina was happy with me having destroyed the thing. But nonetheless, I got a love heart, and I'm very pleased at having it. So I think this is for later. I can read the sign, but can't do anything else. May the yellow flowers of the Covenant bring joy to the land. A joy that lies on the far horizon. Yes. As you can see, there is an island off into the yonder. Truth be told, I could potentially swim, but it's not really worth it. I don't think that island is hugely important at this exact juncture. And there is, at some point, I'm not sure precisely when you get it, there is a better way of getting over to that island. I won't reveal it too much. I know I am one for spoilers, but I'll try and keep some surprises. Right, what we want to do, because this one's getting a little bit out of control. Will you bloody... I'm busy here. Can you not see that I'm busy here? I suppose arguably, yes, you probably can. Of course I can place it there, you dipshit. In fairness, I have to place it there. I've got a tomato for that. That's not too bad. Don't worry, Rafina. I will save the day and not let you die. He says, potentially letting the dog die. I'm relatively certain the dog cannot die. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I was trying to pick up this plant and then trying to pick up that. Ah, that's string, which is always quite useful. String is very good for sort of generally having string. You string things together. It might be useful for that new piece of armour that I've got. Every single button is quite literally the wrong button. It's quite disturbing. Okay, so we've got some acorns. Could try and grab some acorns. Ooh, these enemies feel quite frequent. And they are starting to annoy me. So they are just in my face all the time. I don't immediately recall them being quite so fervent in their chasing you down. I can only assume they definitely were, but I don't know. It just feels like one of those ones where I seem to be getting inundated with enemies in a situation I don't really need to be inundated with enemies. Right, ideally, what we want to do... No, it is up. Now I need to figure out how to jump. Ow. Could you not shoot me with a paralysis bow? That is kind of the definition of rudeness. There we go. Acorn, finally. I don't know how useful the acorn's going to be. I mean, I know at some point I do need to grow a tree. And not the dye tree, I mean a separate tree. A completely different tree. Oh, I think that might be a friendly. Or is it? Are you a friendly? Yeah, you are.
Found me you have. Well hidden though I was. From the bad bones I hide. Terrifying they are, bulging with muscles with strangely coloured faces, not normal green faces. Bodkin bowyers, too, roam these woods. Sly and nasty creatures they are. Look like us, they do, but with gruesome purple faces, not green, no.
So there. Oh, hello. Oh, one of my, a lot of those. Yeah, a lot of those exploded. There is a sort of mansion over there, but I don't. Right this very second, I don't actually have a purpose for going to that mansion. So I do feel I should probably just pop back to base camp, really, because even the Bodkins couldn't give a shit about me.
The builder. I've heard so much about you, that is. So dopey you look. Much dopier than I expected. A builder came here long ago, they say. Gallant he was. Bold he was. Wise he was. A most incredible young man. It matters not.
I mean, it matters a little bit to me, because you've kind of just ripped me apart, mate.
When the dye tree died, so too did the soil. Suffer greatly we did. Hunted by the children of Hargon we were. Young builder, if to restore the dye tree you intend, aid you the alliance may. A covenant ages old, the alliance is, between the Bodkins, the fat rats, the Wigglies, and the humans. Forgotten by most, this fact is, but the leaders of the tribes keep its memory alive, keep hope alive. One day, overflow with greenery this island will. When the ill wind blows no more, life returns. To the peninsula beyond here have you been? In the graveyard, away from prying eyes, a collection of seeds there is. If you have not investigated that place, I suggest you a take, I think. I'm not sure whether that was my stupidity reading it in the wrong order, or whether they actually put it in the wrong order there. Either way, it sounded dreadful. Could you not shoot me? I mean, technically, I did ask him not to shoot me, and he shot Mauer off. So, strictly speaking, in the strictest sense, he didn't shoot me, so I should probably be quite pleased. Right, do we dare do a sort of... Yeah, go on, that's it. Do one of my fancy backflip manoeuvres. Let's grab some more wood. It might be quite nice to be able to utilise... Because, I mean, most sort of blocks you can pick up, you can then place down again. So I can sort of... I can also, if you fancy, I don't think I'm wrong here, but if we just clear out the base of this tree, we will have a floating tree. So, will you please not do that? I believe paralysis is one of those ones. It's very similar to sort of Pokemon paralysis, if you're aware of the Pokemon paralysis. It's sort of, once you are paralysed, you can still sort of move around, but every now and again the paralysis will sort of crop up and ruin your day. Oh, we've been enemy baited again, haven't we? Constantly animate? Yes, animates. No, they're no mate of mine. We've been enemy baited, which basically means when you get targeted by one enemy, you go after that enemy, and then you end up facing an army of enemies. Oh, there is a question mark puzzle up there, though. So I suppose it's not all bad. But my current mission, was to show you a floating tree. Not the world's most important of missions, I know. But nonetheless, one I thought I'd accomplish. There you go, floating tree. It's a little bit more disappointing than I thought it was going to be, truth be told. But oh, will you stop shooting me? Can't deny they're doing very little damage, especially since I'm rocking the most basic of armour. But I'll take the win on the fact that it's not doing very much harm. Is he going to get... No, he's not. A lot of it boils down to just whacking them as fast as possible. Which, in fairness, a lot of battle systems boil down to whacking them as fast as possible. Ah, right, I know what I need to do here. Oh, but the easiest way of doing it is probably... Whoops, no, that. If you look, you can see there is, I think, a pattern. I haven't said that. It's difficult to 100%. Whoops. Interesting. Oh. Oh, I see the pattern. Yeah, I see the pattern.
The pattern, if you were wondering, is they're all on grass, not on the mucky soil. I thought it was more sort of going to be all four corners rather than that. The benefit is, though, of course, you can't actually you really can't fail that one because it literally stopped me from placing the flower in the wrong place. But as I say, none of these challenges are that complex. Some of the later ones, I think, do get a little bit more nuanced, but fundamentally they usually are just sort of basic puzzles you just pop on over and deal with. Don't know precisely where this is going to lead me, but I suppose that's technically the purpose of sort of having a bit of a wander, really. Oh, it's back in the bog, isn't it? Yes, in fairness, yeah, it's the back of the bog, and you don't really want to end up in the cistern because that's the back of the bog. That's a joke there. It's a proper bona fide joke. I know. Once in a blue moon. Just trash these two because they're in my way, and I don't like their faces. No, I don't. I do not like their faces. Well, he did suggest there was an extra seed to be had if I go to this graveyard. I don't know if I'm actually going to be allowed in the graveyard. The graveyard just ahead is. Oh, here we go. Still not entirely sure what that seed is. I'm sure if you were potentially if you're a professional gardener, you would be able to recognise it just from the graphic alone, but unfortunately I can't. But they are pumpkins. Oh, it is distinctly possible that they require poles as well, maybe. What's that? Coming over the hill, is it a new seed? It is a new seed. What's that? Did you find a new kind of seed? That must be one of those pumpkin seeds that Rosie was talking about. I don't remember Rosie ever talking about pumpkin seeds, but fair dues. I think I may have skipped ahead a bit, but still. I wonder what it was doing there. Maybe someone dropped it, or maybe they're still somewhere nearby. I got distracted. Ooh, shady things. Let's take a look around. We might find some more seeds. Yes, and theoretically at the back of the graveyard. But also just in general, there's plentiful seeds here. Have you actually found... Oh, yeah, you have actually found another one. Woof, woof. There we go. Dig out another one. You got another one? Yeah. Come on, girl. Not entirely sure. Are you an enemy? Oh, yeah, no, you really are an enemy. It's difficult to tell sometimes in this game. Oh, there's my other night soul. We might actually be able to do the fertilizer quest. I will have to get back to the fertilizer fella. Yeah, we'll grab some of those. I won't grab any of the tombstones for now because I don't really need them. Truth be told. Oh, good. Oh, that's a teleportation device. Marvellous. We'll certainly get that activated. Lovely jubbly. Off we pop. Oh, that's once again in the wrong tool. Could you not talk to me, Malroth? There we go. Yes, go on, howl away. Bash, bash, bash. More seeds, come on. Come on, girl. You got some more? No, I don't think you found anything else. Oh, no, you fucking do. Over here now. Oh, I see. The block I moved now does have. I'll take all these fences as well. Anything you'd lay your hands on. Anything that's not now down is basically yours. Dog, 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 dog. Dog, 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 dog. There you are. Couldn't see you for a moment, Woofina. I wouldn't run away in a graveyard. But now, yeah, I suppose I've automatically gone into Scooby-Doo because we're running around with a dog in a graveyard. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? You're getting me pumpkin seeds now. Is it a pumpkin seed baguette that you've now sort of built in the kitchen? Do you have pumpkin seed baguettes? I'm not convinced you do. We've followed the trail all this way, but our phantom seed dropper is nowhere to be seen. What do you reckon? Shall we see if we can find anything else around here? Yes, I believe... Did he not say... Was it behind here? Well, I can actually trash that if I want to, but... If I specifically want to. Do we think... I feel like it's down here. Yes, it is. There we go. Secret little hole in the landscape. And I'm gonna thieve another sconce. Always thieving the sconces. Oh, I've missed the sconce. Now I have the sconce. Yeah. And there's a treasure chest for me to have. Right, that's not what I thought I was going to be placing. Since last time, I've been clearly... I didn't really want to do that. There we go, that's it. I'll pick up that pole in a moment or two. Well, that's now a floating sconce. Not anymore. That's now my sconce. It's my sconce now. Oh, that's a large volume of treasure. Hey, little rat.
Squeak. What's a human doing in the basement of a run-down, beaten-up old church like this?
Ah, hello, Mr. Phoenix.
You're definitely more than man the mouse. Making your way down here. The church is haunting you, Joe. Squeak. They say the priest here used to collect seeds to grow in his beautiful garden, but now he hunts the church he once called home. These treasure chests contain his most prized possessions. The seeds he spent his life collecting. Not another living soul knows they're here. You could help yourself and nobody would ever be any the wiser. Don't blame me if the ghost of that priest comes to take his prized possessions back. Squeak, squeaky, squeak.
I won't blame you, but I am going to thieve his shit. Because that is some sugar cane, and a treasure chest for me. Tomato seeds, and a treasure chest for me. And finally... another pumpkin seed and a treasure chest for me. And a pumpkin seed and a treasure chest for me. That's what we like to see. Plentiful treasure for me. If it's treasure you seek, it's his treasure you'll get. He really should have just gotten rid of his seed instead of keeping it. It's much less inside of chests. Now, I think I can get out of here. It may prove awkward, but I believe I can get out of here this way. Although, truth be told, it really doesn't make much difference. Could you maybe bash the right thing? I suppose. There we go. Just needed to angle myself slightly better. And then maybe just get in there, bash that one out. And now, that's it. There we go. It's going to take a while to bash that one because I've only got a basic hammer. I am now bashing through stone, but this will work. Just take a while. Oh no, tell a lie, maybe it won't work because I think one of these at least. Yeah, I'm not allowed to bash through that one. So maybe I'm not going to be able to get out of here. Dang it. You woke up 5 minutes ago, blimey. And what prompted you to only wake up 5 minutes ago? Is that from a nap of some kind? Or is that a full-fledged... You just didn't get up at all today? And if that was the case... Oh, you was napping, fair enough. I must admit, I don't think I've ever partaken in a nap. Because it plays... I find it plays havoc. Well, I say I find it plays havoc. Never partaken in a nap. But I feel like, theoretically, it would play havoc with me sleeping. And as such, I kind of prefer to try and avoid the thing. The concept. Just the whole concept of napping I try to avoid. So if you use the word again, I'm going to have to ban you. No, nowhere near that bad, but I don't know. As I say, it's one of those oddities where it's like I've never really considered the idea. And suddenly it was 10 PM, yeah. Right, I don't know, the ghost of the priest might actually be here. I was warned that the ghost of the priest would be here. Oh, here we go, this is what... If I'd been able to find the right thing, I'm fairly confident in saying... Yeah, that's where we were trying to dig out but couldn't. Because we weren't allowed to dig as far as we wanted to dig. So I do believe I think I'm skipping ahead a bit. Because I'm not technically supposed to be here, but I'm going to gather all of this wood. And it is going to be all of this wood, even though it's going to be a bit awkward gathering every last piece. Grab all of that. Grab the candelabras. Of course grab the candelabras. Nothing I want more than a candelabra, thank you. Grab all of that. Grab this. But I'm fairly certain, if memory serves, and it might not, but I'm fairly certain that at some point in the not too distant future, one of the people at the village is going to ask for some kind of priestly gubbins. You may not technically be allowed to be here, but you are allowed in your heart. Yes. Oh, I'm definitely allowed to be here. I'm definitely allowed to be here. It's just one of those age-old ones where it's like, I think I am just... Oh, hello. Oh, there is a ghost. But I think that might just be the standard Reaper. Yeah. I'm trying to grab the sconce, please. Go, thank you. We'll take some of these pillars as well. You never know, they might help me out. Well, having said that, I've got a nasty feeling maybe I have to repair this area. And I've just taken it apart. Oh well. If I end up having to repair this area, I end up having to repair this area, never mind. I don't care. I don't care about the consequences. I don't give a shit about the consequences of my actions. No, I don't. I couldn't give a shit about the consequences of my actions. Oh no. I couldn't really give a shit about the consequences of my actions. No. This is gonna be my new #1 single. It's called Consequences. And it does just end that abruptly. That is the end of the song. It's a very peculiar one because everybody. Oh, I've forgotten how to weapon. There we go. That's better. I'll tell you what I might do. Oh, there you go. I don't think I'm not sure you're here anymore, but there is officially roof. If I wanted roof, I could grab some roof off of there. I'm not going to because, as previously mentioned, here you go. This is a new one for you, Chester. Old one for anyone else. There was the request that I should put roofs on the toilets. And I reminded everybody that I was roofless as a leader. It's a joke there. Tee-hee-hee. Really? Interesting. Ooh. I suppose I should probably try and go and do that. Also, I should go and do that. So I'm trying to figure out what the easiest way of accomplishing all of these tasks is going to be. Oh, we want one of those. Fuck yeah. Don't know what it is, but we're having it. Clover carving. Yep, that's specified. You're just grabbing any old shit now. Yes. You never know when any old shit is gonna come in handy. That's why I'm grabbing all these plants as well. You never know. Maybe in the future I'll need a shed load of glow drops. And then I'll be pleased that I had all of the glow drops. Nan's sister used to have a neighbour that lived below her called Ruth. So she had a roof above and below her. Very good. Was that where you were going? Have I just swept in and ruined your joke? Possibly. We'll have to wait and see. I think I see where I want to go. So I think this was the correct decision when it came down to it. Just navigating the world. That's what we are doing. Here we go. Also, lovely music. Dragon Quest even. All Dragon Quest music is lovely, but this one is no different. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but whatever it is, I'm fucking it up. Oh, that was kind of the end of your sentence. Fair enough. Oh, okay, you're irritable. Can I place? Yes, I can. That's completely the wrong place, but I suppose I am using my gloves, so I might as well just move it around. No, yeah, all right, I know. I'm trying to put it in the right place. Just not making a very good job of putting it in the right place. Come on, there you go. Like that. Here, there we go. So again, this is not a difficult puzzle section. All you got to do is pretty much just move the stone blocks. Well, I assume this is what I have to do, If it turns out it's not, then it's not going to work. But all you had to do was finish off the big cube by moving the little cubes. Veldin solves the puzzle. So once again, I will state they are not that challenging of puzzles. I think they do get slightly more challenging, but at this early stage, it's kind of just mostly gimmies. Now, what is that? Is that the that might be the pastor's house? Is it? Do we think that's the pastor's house? Yes, we do, because that's the clifftop cabin. Cool. Right. So next up, we probably want to go back to making fertilizer. So whereabouts is that? Okay, can we do a dive? No. We'll take it semi-sensibly. Not too fussed about taking a little bit of fall damage, but we won't try and make a massive jump. Otherwise we may fall, and then we won't be able to get up. And we'll all be terribly disappointed in the things. The music in Dragon Quest is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There is no doubt in that. In fairness, where I also made the mistake of saying Dragon Age, which is a frequent occurrence, in fairness. Absolutely frequent occurrence. But the music in Dragon Quest and Dragon Age, both series, very good music. Now, what's really weird, and I don't know why, and I don't know whether it's supposed to be, but can we just confirm that that bag of fertilizer has eyes? Am I the only one seeing that? Or can everybody else see that that bag of fertilizer has eyes? I mean, we might be able to see it a bit clearer. What we need to do, what we'll do is quickly deposit those. Oh, my hunger meter is extremely low. That's the whoopsie doodles. That's the sort button. There we go. I'll eat a loaf of bread as well. Right now, let's sort those. Here we go. No. Is there? Was there not a? I mean, I suppose it is there. It is there. So, a stinky substance used to enrich earth for farming turns any surrounding earth into humus, which I'm assuming is a word for special stuff. Yeah, is there not a sort of... No, that's just turning it off. Use menu, no, okay. But, oh god, I can't remember the voice now. What's that smell? Could it be human? Did you make some of the stinky stuff? Well, don't just stand there. Oh, I've gone so pale. I don't know why. It was the smell of that manure. It just turned me. It turned me vapors. Let's try it out. Put some of the... Oh, hey. Are you a bot? Are you a bot? I think you're a naughty bot, aren't you, Mr. Zeddle Jaffa? Ziddly Jaffa. Ziddly Jaffa. But, yeah, Nightbot. Well done. Good boy. Have a belly rub. I'm afraid Nightbot has taken your job, though, Chester. Oh, don't just stand there. Let's try it out. Put some of it on the tiled soil behind my bed. Oh, I do declare I require the fertilizer behind my bed. Go on, there you go. And we've got humus. Oh, that's it, human. You did it. Oh, the tilled soil has become a stinky field. Come back here and let's see if we can work out exactly what happened when you did that. Yeah, I prefer we didn't, because I don't know how long I can do this voice. It seems the stinky stuff can turn soil into humus. How fascinating. Humus is fantastic stuff. Any vegetables planted in it will grow much faster than in normal soil. Roughly 4 times faster, in fact. You can use that stinky stuff to grow any plant in a flash. Not just vegetables, trees will shoot right up too. You use it well and you'll be a natural-born nature builder. That said, you're already an excellent builder. You made that stinky stuff all by yourself. All I did was tell you what's in it. I'd shake your hand, but knowing what went into that, making that stinky stuff, I know where they've been. Instead, I'll give you a little present. A little gift to say thanks for letting me see that stinky stuff in action. Oh, many tomato seeds. I was planning on planting those in the soil next to my bed, but I'd rather not touch it anymore.
And besides, my fingers are too fat. Even if I manage to grow some tomatoes, I'll never be able to pick them up without crushing them. I've always considered myself something of a naturalist. I love nature, and I like to think it loves me. But when it comes to actually growing something, I'm utterly hopeless. Oh, I just completed a quest. Oh, I know, the prettiest little thing.
Fertile ground. Use fertilizer to turn soil into nutrient-rich humus. That will accelerate the growth of trees and crops. I will keep it in mind. That is right. Now we'll just take down these crabs, because they offended me by existing in front of my face. And you decided to get involved. It was an unwise decision. Although you did manage to leave me paralyzed. Right, what we're going to do is I'm going to pop over here and grab these tomatoes. I believe, yeah, I just... Oh, hammer is not what I'd intended. Ah, fuck it. I'm just going to hammer his patch down. This is now my patch, yes indeed. I've stolen your earth. And I've stolen your sticks. And I've stolen your tomatoes. And I've stolen the seeds. I've stolen everything. Everything that you own. Yes. Nasty man. That's right. I am super bad. I am the evil you're looking for. Here we go. Now I can stroke the dog. Yeah, good, Rufina. Woof, woof. 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 Right, what we'll also do is we'll pop in to the bathroom and collect... Oh, that's many turds. A turd in the hand is worth about 30 odd in the sack. Right, so... I wonder how difficult this is going to be. I wonder if I just... I'm wondering if I can just overwhelm... Ah, no I can't. Okay, fine. Fuck you, game. Can I overwhelm it if I do it here? No. If anything, I'm just filling it more, which is not exactly what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build myself a little well over here somewhere. Yeah. Because they don't actually need to use the well, I can just build the well anywhere. So we'll just have a lovely bit of stone. Where's my sort of general stone? Doesn't have to be masonry stone, but I should have some kind of stone, shouldn't I? Apparently not. Okay, fine. I suppose... Oh, there is actually technically a well there, but... it's strictly speaking just a decorative item, rather than an actual well, I think. Chalk well, flagstone. Oh god, we'll just make it out of dirty soil, I suppose. Right, we want to sort of make it a roughly even. No, that's not going to be even, is it? Whoops, that's not what we want to do. I forgot to change my tool, indeed. Right, there we go. Superb. And now, if we'll just dig down slightly, so that it's a, got some kind of merit as a little bit of a well. It's not. This isn't exactly a perfect well, and it's not exactly meant to be sort of. Yeah, that's it. That's the sentence. It's not meant to be a perfect well. Although I have just realised one slight flaw in the plan is that I can't actually get out of my own well. So we'll ignore that just happened. And then that second block. There we go. Now I can't get Malroth out of the well. Now I also can't get that block out of the well. So right, there we go. One block. Now get everybody out of the well. There we go. Pop that down. Now what I will do is I will pop a couple of stairs. Stairs. Take out all my stairs. A couple of stairs there, and then people can go, hey look, it's a well. But what I will also do is pop a couple of stairs there. That's it. That's arguably why not maybe just So it's almost going to become a bath here, isn't it? Oops, that's the wrong place again. Please stop doing that. It's now just sort of it's a walk-in well. I've never heard of such a thing, but it is now. This is my new patented walk-in well. Oh, go away, Maroff. We're not talking about you. An outdoor bath. Oh, in fairness, this bath is outdoors as well. See? Because it's not got a roof on it. As everybody, as Blue Boosh likes to remind me, none of my buildings have roofs. Right, we want you to know that's the wrong one. I want you to pour it in. There we go. Although, damn it, it immediately turns to dirt. Possibly because it's got filth around it in the first place. Well, it's slightly weird that the top bit has not turned to filth. The water is proving strange primarily because it looks a little bit too much like jelly there. I'm not entirely sure what is going wrong with this water system at the moment. I mean, I seem to now have some clean water, but I suppose arguably I'm not 100% convinced I'm supposed to have clean water at this point, so this might be why it's kicking up a fuss. Plus, it might not be pleased by the fact that I put stairs in it, but never mind. Let's leave that project for a little bit and ignore it, and hope for the best that it doesn't completely ruin my life later. Right, so let's get rid of that tool. Now, so we do have one of those blooming things went and fucked me field. Which I suppose arguably means it might be a semi-decent time to move where the fields are, I suppose. Do we want to do an aerial field? No, that doesn't seem like your best idea. But I can't deny, I am slightly running out of space. If I want to do a sort of self-irrigation field, which I can't deny, I don't necessarily need a self-irrigating field. But it might be nice to have one. Can we cook tomatoes? I'm assuming maybe? Yeah, we can. Let's find out what cooked tomatoes become. Why not? Why not indeed? I suppose there is this rear patch here. If we clear this out, we might be able to build a field. But again, do we want to go aerial field? Or do we want to just sort of build it in here? I don't know. Let's go find out what my tomatoes have made and try and figure out if I can actually make the decision. Oh, it's just grilled greens again, I think. Oh, it's great grilled greens, though. They are an improvement upon the bland old grilled greens. Alright, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll deal with this quest first before we start deciding on our different things.
Blimmin' and you did it. You brave fulfilled bog and brought back the tomato seeds. You asked an orc how to grow them too. You're lucky you didn't get eaten, but at least you found out how it's done. You did find out, didn't you? We need them to grow properly to get the day tree all powered up, so go ahead and get them growing. I will, once I've decided where I want to put the field, because that is an issue. Right, you do have another quest for me, but I really do feel like I should probably figure out this field issue. So let's see here. If I did do that, I mean, technically it would work, but I didn't like the placement of this field in the first place, so I think it might be easier to trash that field and not care about that. And now, I do think I feel like it's definitely got to be out the back here. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still slightly indecisive about that. So I'm thinking... Oh, I suppose it's because I've got multiple scarecrows. They've gone in here. But what's so great about it? A heaped helping of appetisingly aromatic veggies. They restores fullness by 25% and HP by 10%. Unfortunately, I don't have
standard greens to tell you the difference. I will go cook some standard greens, and then we will discover together precisely what makes them so great. Here we go, standard greens incoming. So we'll just stand here and think about life and stuff in general. That's a nice 2x2 path. Probably want to move that chest at some point in the not too distant future. We've got a nice 2x2 path there. Want those stairs back. Where are my stairs gone? Where are my stairs at? That's it. Now I'm thinking if I place a pair of stairs there and a pair of stairs there and a pair of stairs there and a pair of stairs there, and then we have this as a sort of 2x2 filled, we can then place that, place that, place that, place that. That's going to be outside of mere area, but I don't think that's going to make a difference to the current plan. Let's just make sure we've got roughly what we need here. So I'm going to fill in this entire back area. Whether it's going to be necessary or not, I don't know, but I like to think it makes it look aesthetically pleasing because of the whole, it'll be on a level. Although we do need to do something about that elevated field, because it now, whenever you're round here, you'll suddenly go, that's horrible. That's a horrible looking field. I suppose arguably I could just build everything up to match that field, but I don't know. I quite like the idea of having slightly differing levels of area. I just don't necessarily want them looking shit at the same time, which they might do. My architectural skills are not good. Good's the word you're looking for there, isn't it? Yes, it's good is the word I'm looking for there. Popping round, depositing mud. That's what we like to do whenever we're here. Just gonna keep depositing mud, 'cause there's plenty of it. And now let's do, yeah. Basically, I've just run a sort of out of sight, out of mind policy there. I'm not going to bother worrying about filling the whole thing in. I'm just going to block it off, so that from the outside you can't see anything wrong with it. Perfect. It's what we like to see. A lazy man and his lazy solutions. Yeah, that's what we want from the world. Right, I probably don't need my stairs for now, but I do need my scarecrows. Now, where are my scarecrows? There are my scarecrows. Take 2 of those out. Not that I really need 2, but, you know. Right, okay, so ideally, yeah, he's going to have to be there, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, I can probably make that work. Can't really make that work. Bollocks. I would need it sort of... would need it more there to get at least that to work. But that still makes that slightly awkward. I think that is on the cusp there, which may mean they won't actually respect it as a field. I don't know. But certainly the worm is doing its job, so that's something. Now, what we want to do is we just want to extend this line at least 1 more there. And then, yeah, this line I think will need to be extended. Do you mind trying to build a field? Malroth, could you deal with the situation, please? Ow! Fuck me! Both sides! Go away! Go away, you rotter bellends. No, that's in the wrong place. Will you... I'm going to have to fucking sort you out in a minute. That's the wrong place as well. There you go. Now it's in the right place. Do you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going to fucking sort you right out. And stupid spit-throwing slugs. Oh, shit on your parade. Stop targeting Wrigley. Fuck you. This is probably why I don't want to field out quite so far, but never mind. We've got one out quite so far now. Let's just finish off this line here. Matches up with this area as well now, doesn't it? There we go. Filled in nicely. Right, now what we need to do, and this is where it's going to be awkward, I think, but, well, we might just have to go with the flow on that one. Well, we technically don't want... Whoops, that is not the block I was looking to destroy, but we should be able to repair that easily enough. Right. So, we do want to destroy that one, we do want to destroy that one. We'll place one there and then there for aesthetic purposes. Whoops, no, not two of them. If you're wondering, earlier on we were given the advice that if you wrap a field in water, it will become a self-irrigating field. And that is what the plan here is. So I am trying to build a trench around my field. I'm not doing a very good job of it, I'm not going to lie. But that is the main goal currently, is to build a trench around this field that I can fill with water. Right, we now have our trench. Now what we want to do is basically just fill that back in here. That's it. Right, now we want to, for now, ditch that and get out that clean soil so that I can repair the damage I have in fact put on the field that Wrigley so delightfully built for me. Right, now we want to... Basically you sort of just fill up the corners, I think, really. It's generally speaking how you do this. Although, having said that, no, yeah, I think fill the corners. Fill the corners, it will fill the pool. That might be a little bit too high. Yes. If I scoop that... No, I didn't really want to scoop all of that, but there we go. That's what we want to do. Just send it flowing down there. That's it. That'll do. Now, unfortunately, I think we do have dirty water in the pot, which is what I wanted to avoid, but we'll just have to go back and deal with that situation. That water's a little bit too high in the corners. I don't know whether that's going to work itself out or not, but... Could you not attack Wrigley, please? Could you not attack... Oh, god damn you monsters. I will smite you all. If entirely necessary, I will smite you all. Damn you people. I don't understand my visions. I'm building a farm here, people. It's unfortunate I've built a farm next to monsters. Which makes life a little bit awkward. Right, so what we'll do is we'll officially make this tomato. Which I don't know... They don't actually have any tomato seeds. So they're going to struggle. They also don't have enough poles, so they're going to struggle there as well. Lord. I'm going to have to build a wall around this place, aren't I? And yes, I've suddenly become Donald? Yes, I am now officially Donald. Donald Trump here. I'm going to build a wall around my city. Right. So, difference between grate greens and grilled greens. This is a portion of roasted veggies grilled to golden perfection. Fullness by 20% restores HP by 10. So 5%. That's what defines great. So if you can do 5% better than previously, you too can call yourself great. I will eat those grilled grains, and I will eat the final areas of my bread. But what will be quite handy is last time on, I suppose arguably, oh, look at all the hearts! It's because everybody's been chowing down for breakfast. And those two have been cooking up a storm, which should mean, yes, sweeties, bread, grilled greens, and now I can finish off my hunger meter. Granted, I have stolen all of the villagers' food, but I'll live with that. It's fine. Right, so we've built a sugarcane, not a sugarcane field, a field for tomatoes. Now I'm hoping that they will in fact obey my commands. Whoops, that's the wrong tool again. You seem to have a habit of doing that. I do very much do. I very much do. Right, for now we'll leave it like that. We'll just trash those, get rid of them. You say stolen, I say received as preemptive gift, yeah. Right, so now, this is the point in time where we discover that field is outside of their purview and therefore they're not going to actually do anything with it. But at the moment they're eating, so I suppose we can let them slide. I suppose we should grab that other quest while we're waiting for them to fuck around. Hey, Rosie, I'm sorry to interrupt your breakfast, but you've got a quest, and I've got some time on my hands.
Oh, I'm so glad we were able to defend ourselves against those awful monsters, but we might not be so lucky next time. That's why we need to find some more seeds and complete the pastor's tasks as soon as we can. I've been talking with the farmers who joined us recently, and they told me about a different crop we might be able to grow.
Is it pumpkin? Oh, look, it's pumpkin. I did say I was possibly doing things in the wrong order.
Apparently someone buried pumpkin seeds deep in the rainforest so the children of Hargon wouldn't find them. It's on the other side of Furrowfield Bog. Go and have a look around over there and see if you can find us 30 pumpkin seeds, please.
I don't think I've got 30. Oh no, there you go, I have.
Wow! I only just asked. You didn't even move, and yet you found all the pumpkin seeds. That's incredible. You're like the Flash. Now we're one step closer to restoring the Dye Tree to its original majestic glory. Where did you find all these seeds anyway? There was a ghost guarding them. They must have meant a lot to him when he was alive for him to keep watch on them after death, which means he must really have faith in you to entrust something so important to you, so don't let him down.
He didn't really entrust them. I don't know if I was actually supposed to meet the ghost. I just thieved them. So I don't know what you think about that, Rosie, but you are going to be handling stolen goods.
Treat those pumpkins with the care they deserve. Pastor Owl tells me they should be quite easy to grow. You just need to plant the seeds in tilled earth and water them, just like cabbages and wheat, so let's get to it.
Okay, cool. So, assuming that field is going to be tilled, what's Pastor got to do with it? Pastor has to do with it because that's the name of the man. It's Pastor Owl. Pastor Owl. Pastoral. Pastor Owl. It's a joke. It's a funny joke. So where are you going to plant them tomatoes? I mean, as soon as you till the field, you dickhead. Tomato seeds to brave the bog for.
The tomato, my one weakness. I have never so much as seen a tomato, so I can offer no guidance on how they are grown. I suggest you try whatever methods you learned in Furrowfield Bog.
Hey, hang on a minute, Pastor Al. All I thought you knew everything there was to know about growing plants and all that. I'm starting to think you're not the all-knowing oracle you made yourself out to be. Have you really earned the right to wear them dracky-decorated robes?
Silence, mortal! When did I make such claims? I merely stated that I know almost everything.
Blimmin' it, have mercy, Pastor Al. Please, I didn't mean it. So well then, the orc you met in Bog taught you how to use planting poles, right? In that case, I'll leave you to it. Set up one of them poles and let's see if we can't grow a tomato seed into a tomato sprout.
Well, again, guys, clock's ticking. Breakfast's over. Come on, mate. Come on, guys. I mean, I think some of them are slightly disappointed because they don't actually have a. Oh, they also don't have any food because some cruel bastard just may have taken all their food for his own purposes. I don't know who that was, but you know, fine. I'll put food in your bowls. You can have 5 cabbages each. No more. No less. 5 cabbages. And then I need you to go shit yourselves in the toilet. Well, I need you to shit in the toilets, not shit yourselves in the toilet. If you've made it to the toilet, it would be inconvenient to shit yourself in the toilet. In fairness, I possibly have, yeah. You got some love hearts on the toilet, so only a little bit. Oh no, 20, I think that was. It was a substantial amount after all. A couple of people have been using the bath. Marvellous. It's what we like to see. We like to see clean people. Right, so we are still waiting for them to actually till the field, and I'm still slightly concerned that field is out of their purview, because they definitely aren't. Although, where are they? Oh no, they're all still having breakfast, it would seem. So with a bit of luck, in the not too distant future, do they have toilet paper? No. They have a hand and a towel. That is all they are permitted. They're not allowed anything else. No siree. We must await them. Okay, here we go. Here we go. They're all on the move. Don't know where they're on the move to. A juicy tomato would be good, lush. Ah, hose in hand. Hose in hand. They are here. Go on, that's it. Way.
Yes. Yes, my children. Hoe my fields. Do it. Yes. This is my glorious purpose. The purpose of farming.
Now you can see, I don't know how far the water will actually stretch now, thinking about it. Got a feeling maybe I'm supposed to actually have sort of, rather than just all the way round. Because obviously the outer edge... Guys, you have distinctly not finished. Oh, I see. There's 3 of you doing that. That's fine. They're doing it Roman style then. Yes. Yes, they are. You need a new commander tower in the middle. Unfortunately, the die tree takes up the entirety of the middle. But yeah, I think I've misunderstood how these fields work. I think what they... Oh, proper job, that. Proper job. Ooh, proper job. So yeah, I'd need sort of furrows in the middle. I don't know if I give enough of a shit to do that. I mean, I can... yeah, I can see sort of a way of doing that, but it would take away some precious farming space. Which I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. Well, I mean... They've technically got a nice little through path between here and there to get water in. And once I've basically put the crops down, they've not actually, strictly speaking, they don't have a huge amount to do. But, I don't know. Never really tried. Go on. Go on. Do you know what? I'm gonna build a... secondary channel in the... Oh, careful. There we go. Tiles that you have partially broken, as seen there, will repair. So if you are suitably cautious... Oh, I see. They are actually sort of... They're trying to plough the field I'm about to fill with water. Lads, you've gone wrong in the heads, lads. You've gone wrong in the heads. But that's fine, I suppose. I suppose technically, if I want to get the most out of that, what I could do is run a bunch of sugarcane. I'll run a bunch of sugarcane in the middle there. That'd probably be getting the most out of pretty much everything here. Because the centre... Oh, what a nuisance. These fucking tiny bit in the corner. 4 spaces I'm not going to worry about. They can just deal with that themselves. But let's get some planting poles in the ground. Whoops, no. That's what happens. Oh, I also now have dirty water in the middle. God damn it. For a split second, I had clean water. And then I fluffed it. And now I've got dirty water everywhere. Right, okay. That's fine. Right, if we try and... place that there, and then leap on there. What I'm doing is I'm trying to make all of the poles face the right way. And by right way, there is no technical right way as such. But I want them all facing the same way, I suppose, is the crucial thing. Right, there's my 18 poles. I can probably build some more poles, but for now, what I want to do is try and find me tomato seeds, which... Ah, they're already on the bar. So let's plant Everything in the tomato field, the field of my destiny, the field of my dreams. This is what we want here. Yes, indeed. Can we? Oh yeah, we can. I'm surprised we can plant something from there, but that's lovely. Right, do we actually have some sugar cane seeds on me? Wheat seeds. Oh, are they sugarcane? They are sugarcane seedlings. Okay, cool. So yeah, just to get the most out of this field area, we might as well. Yeah, fuck it. We'll have some sugarcane growing in the centre. I don't necessarily think this is how farmers do it. Oh look, I've got a wet patch. Now stick some sugarcane in. But yeah, can't help but think tomatoes and sugarcane perhaps wouldn't necessarily go together, but. I suppose arguably we've now got sort of like sugary tomatoes? Tomato sauce? I don't think tomato sauce has sugar in it, does it? But sweet tomatoes.
Sweet tomatoes.
Get on, Velden. The tomato seeds have sprouted. That's blooming fantastic.
Once those sprouts are fully grown, they will bear fruit. Plump, juicy, blood-red tomatoes. The beauty of flavour in a freshly picked tomato cannot be overstated.
So is this game going full Harvest Moon, or am I missing something? It's closer to Minecraft, but we are in Furrowfield Farm, so this area is closer to Harvest Moon because it is farming. But you have different islands that sort of specialise in different things, and then you have your own island that specialises in everything, and you just build all sorts. So I would say overall it's closer to Minecraft. But yeah, there's elements of Harvest Moon, I suppose.
I hope you ain't forgotten our promise, Felden. Once we're done rebuilding Furrowfield Farm, we're having a harvest festival. It seems like everyone used to get dressed up dead fancy on their festival back in there and dance till daybreak. I've heard the costumes were pretty exciting. It's fun to imagine that these areas in spine-tingling costumes might look like, isn't it? Heh, dirty man. We know what you're thinking. Filth. Yeah, hang on a minute, Velden. Don't give me that look. I wasn't imagining anything appropriate, was I, Pastor Al?
Don't bring me into this, you mud-minded miscreant. I have the least insight or interest in your frivolous fancies.
Anyway, go on, Velden. Plant plenty of tomatoes and get us ready for the Harvest Festival. That's the plan, but I do need more poles. So I'm going to go build some poles while you think of naked ladies. But as long as you're building my fields, I don't really care. Right, where are my planting poles? Where would my planting poles be? Farming equipment. Of course they're in the farming equipment. Yeah, we can probably afford, what's that, 50 planting poles? Yeah, why not? Go on, treat yourself. Treat yourself. I'll tell you what I should do. Let's pop to the kitchen. Ooh, we'll go in the back door. We've been in the front door, now we're going the back door to the kitchen. Hey, that's it. There we go. Marvellous. And what we'll do is we'll repopulate this area with another sort of, what should we do, 24? 24 cabbages. Probably afford to do all of the wheat, but we'll do 34 for now, and then we'll put away sort of 20, 38. Yeah, 38 then, that'll do. And that should have the ladies, Sophia, I think it is. Sophia and her sister, they'll probably go and do some cooking, which will be very helpful. Oh, someone's taking a shit. They've barely gotten off the pot, and I'm going to start sticking my hands in. Safi, what are you playing at? Sorry. There's two people. Okay, much better. Ooh-ar. Ooh-ar, I had a massive fucking shit. Much better. Now I can plough that field without a turtle head poking out my arse. Ah, that's better. Oh, much better. Ooh-ar. Final boss is the Ultra Carrot. No. The final boss is something completely different. Oh. Come on, I'll let you finish before I start sticking my hands in the toilet. Come on. Oh, here comes Perry.
Oh, flipping. Ooh. Oh, no, that's not Perry, is it? That's the other one. Or is it? No, that is Perry. The Mega Radish. No. Oh. Get off the toilet, mate, so I can collect the shit. That's it. There you go. It's toilet o'clock. That's the problem. Everybody needs the fucking toilet. Right. Let's see. What do we want to do? The Doom Pumpkin? Nope. I think it's a giant ape, if memory serves, but it might not. Right, what we want to do is continue planting, or continue sort of placing my sticks, so that I can continue to build more tomatoes. It's what we like to see. The lettuce of slight discomfort. Yes, that is a fearful one. There is a cruel cumber, though. As a general Dragon Quest enemy, there is something called the cruel cumber, which is a cucumber that basically wants to kill you. It is a sentient cucumber that's trying to end your life. So if that's good enough for you, then lovely. But it's not the final boss. In fairness, I don't think the cruel cumber actually appears in this game. Builders too. I think it's more the main series. Just keep planting as best I can. There we go. Those two patches that I can't reach with the moat system. My beautiful Rosie has just finished those off for me. Right, we do have a couple of quests over yonder. And we may have to go and explore those quests over yonder. Right, pop those in the basket, sort everything out, pop the wood in my main bag, pop the sugarcane in my main bag. I don't really need fence on my person immediately, so then we should be fine there. Right. We need to figure out what I want to do with this area. Let's stroke the dog while I'm here. There you go. Good Wolfina. With a love heart at the end. So, what were these questingtons over here? To other side of bog and defeat the Bodkin Bowyers. Okay, I can probably do that. Quickest way is probably the teleport there, in fairness, isn't it? So we'll go to the ruined church and do everything backwards again, because that's just the way we roll here. We roll backwards. It's quite a sight. Just rolling backwards for Christmas. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. There we go. We have technically crossed to the other side by crossing to the other side previously. It's complicated. Don't ask questions. Well, I must admit, I'm not... I feel like this is just taking me to where I've already been. It's taking me to the graveyard. Can I bash my way out of the back door? No, I can't. That's a shame. Can I bash my way out of there? No, I think I'm going to have to go round the church. Oh, very obnoxious. If I've got a hammer, I expect to be able to smash my way through things. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening, over this land. Hammer at danger, hammer at morning. Didn't realise you were cosplaying as Sonic the Hedgehog. Yep, I am. That's already been said, interestingly enough. Maybe you meant to go to the raveyard instead. I've never been to a rave, so I don't know the music. Woof. Woof, woof. 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 What's up, Rafina? Is there something wrong with this gravestone? Hold on. Could this be where that guy who dropped all the seeds was buried? Huh? Freddy, look over there. Where? Hey, who's there? Show yourself. Oh, is this the friendly ghost that we stole his seeds already? Yeah, I think it is.
Ooh, is that a Furfield retriever? No wonder you sniffed me out with such a good sniffer on your side. They're such capricious creatures, though. It isn't just anybody who can tame them and train them like this. Just who are you?
I am the fastest farmer in the West.
You've come in search of pumpkin seeds, is that so? When I was alive, I used to grow pumpkins. I could hide the seeds to keep them from the children of Hargon. Yes, essentially it is a wizard ghost, because it does have a little wizard hat. Technically, he's meant to be a farmer in this, but the basic enemy they've chosen to use is a ghostly wizard. It fires spells at you, I think. Not only did they try to steal my seeds, they turned my beautiful church into an unholy shrine of destruction. Oh, whoa. I've probably destroyed most of that church, mate. Sorry. If only there was a builder on the island, one who could repair the damage they've done. Yeah, about that. I've already sort of done quite a lot of damage myself, and I have thieved everything in the church. What? You're a builder? You don't look like one. In fact, you don't look like much at all. If you truly are a builder, perhaps you could restore the church to its original form. If you did, I could give you some seeds in return. I've already taken all of your seeds. Meet me in the church. I will explain what you must do. Yes, I will try. Ooh. But yeah, I think I've already thieved all of his seeds, and I've already destroyed most of the church, so this might be a bit of an awkward one. Behold, builder, the children of Hargon have turned my holy altar into this hideous abomination. Yeah, no, you see all of the lack of hideousness. It's because I've already destroyed it all. What just won't do?
Hideous? I don't know about that. I think that statue looks kind of cool.
Malroth. There is no statue. I destroyed the statue earlier. You were here. Dude, you've gone wrong in the head. I can't believe that smashed the altar to pieces and broke hose. Broke hose. That was me misreading, not you misspelling. I will just clarify that. But yeah, I was... broke those hose. Who would do such a thing as smashing everything? Well, I can't stand it, and I want you to smash it into pieces. Well, that's lucky. Already have. It's not just the statue, builder. I want you to rebuild this entire altar to something more suitable. If you really are a builder, then this should be a piece of cake for you. It will be. I think I get a blueprint for this. I get a blueprint, place it down, shrine. I have to repair the columns, which is why I stopped destroying the columns when I realised that fact. But yeah, I was supposed to remove all of the evil gubbins, and all of the holy gubbins that I stole at the back of the church are going to pay dividends here because I need the candelabras. I do need those sort of pillory bits as well, but still. So I feel like I probably don't need all of those blocks. Especially that one that lies right outside the chest. I don't know if I can destroy that, but it looks ugly. Ooh, this must be a blueprint. It looks just like the old church altar. The old goddess statue and altar are hidden in the storeroom at the back of the church, behind some crates. You can use them to complete the blueprint and restore the altar to its former glory. Right, yeah, get rid of that block because it's going to be ugly if I keep it. There we go. I'm being cautious just to not destroy everything in his church. But there we go. So, anyone interested, that was the altar that I destroyed earlier. A sinful shrine used by the children of Hargon for their dark and diabolical rituals. How far through the game are we right now? I don't know specifically. I mean, did you want a percentage, an hour counter? I'm not sure. We're on the first island, if that helps. And I believe there are at least four other main islands. And then basically do whatever you like. But yeah, I couldn't give you an exact percentage now. A shrine used for dark purposes. An altar! Take out the altar. Take out the candelabrums. And take out the candles? I don't remember needing candles, but that's fine. Take out the goddess statue, yeah. Do we need anything else? Oh, we do need, I believe... Oh no, I think I already destroyed them. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I might have destroyed them permanently. Oh no, there they are. The column crown. We'll take those out. Oh, we need the book as well. Take the book out. What do we replace the book with? Get rid of my bonbons for now. Probably do that. Nothing else obvious here. Somewhere between 5 and 90%, give or take. Yes, that sounds about right. Right, now then. I believe this went there. Yes, because it did a nice little shiny. And I believe the candelabras... Oh, no, okay. Apparently the candelabras do not go there. Where do the candelabras go? Exactly where I just tried to place the candelabras. That's fine. We'll deal with the candles first then. Pop a candle there, pop a candle there. And pop your book there. And then, technically speaking, they don't actually need to go back there, but I will put them back. I will match the blueprint as best I can by putting that there and that there. And then I also do want to sort of just... Yeah, that's tolerable there, but what I'll do is I will just grab that bit of column. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. And we'll place that there, and then we want a sort of... We need a column top, ideally. I don't know where to get a column top. I can get a column base, but I don't know where the most convenient column top's going to be. Oh, there's a broken column top at the top there. I suppose we can probably sort of build our way up there. And then, hey, got it, got it. Now I own this column top. Now I own this column top. Gonna try and place it. Yeah, look at that. Professional. Technically, I need a whole new column as well, really, but yeah, that's going too far. I'll get you a new column base. How's that for that sound? Oh, I need a whole new block as well. There you go. Come on. God damn it, I'm going to build a whole new column, aren't I? Yeah. Now I can see me building a whole new column here. God damn it. Oh, there's a column top there. That's helpful. That's not. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, that's right. That'll come in handy in a moment or two. Now I just need to find bits of column to try and finish off this column. Oops. No, I know I can't place it in midair. There we go. Put a hoop. And yeah, I need one more. So what I'll do is I could technically just grab a random column out of the middle of something, but I thought, whoops, where you gone? Stupid bloody column, I placed it in the wrong place. That's it, there we go. And now the column top. Tally-ho! Marvellous. Yeah. Now everything's even. And what we will do is we'll just demolish my scaffolding. My dirt scaffolding. Because that'll make this ugly looking demolished place look a little bit nicer, won't it? And can we actually make the top there? Yeah, just about. Marvellous. Yeah. Not a bad little job if I do say so myself, eh? Tell you what you deserve. You deserve a few stairs there, mate. I'll tell you what, I'm going to lend you. This isn't part of the build, mate, but I'm going to lend you 3 stairs for your altar. Yeah, those are free of charge. But unfortunately, the column's going to cost you double, mate. Sorry, but it's the, inflation, innit? I inflated the columns and didn't really need to. Oh, is there supposed to be I think there's supposed to be some stones at the back here. Yeah, that might be causing a problem. I think I got some of those stones on me. Masonry wall, I believe they are. Whoops. Place it. Is that the right sort of wall? I'm no longer convinced that's the right sort of wall. I'm going to trash that and take it from the back here. Oh, no, I can't lift that one. Bollocks. Double bollocks. Can I smash them out and then move them? Nope, my hammer is not good enough. Darn. My gloves aren't good enough, my hammer's not good enough. This makes life awkward. Fine, I suppose it's going to have to be the masonry wall. Do I not have a second masonry wall? No, we don't. I have some castle wall. I suppose arguably then. Yeah, that's why the masonry wall is disappearing, I suppose. Place a castle wall there, that'll do. It'll have to do. I'm sorry, I can't get the parts, mate. One candelabra. That's why the candelabras wouldn't place, because you have to have candelabras on a wall. They're wall candelabras, not. Maroff just shot off down the hole. Oh, he didn't quite go down the hole. But do watch out, Maroff. There is a dirty great hole at the back there. Ooh, my order is as good as new. Thank you. Talk to him. There you go. Thank you again, builder. It was amazing to watch you work. The church was constructed long, long ago. Where's Malroth gone? He's in the hole. By a builder who came to Fallowfield, you knew. In fact, he made almost everything around here. He turned the whole island from a barren wasteland into a bountiful utopia.
Go, number 39, Utopia!
I don't know if he was 39, I can't fully remember, but it might be close to that. But if a builder did all that, how come everyone around here believes they bring nothing but desolation and despair?
Well, that's a long story.
Hold that thought. I don't care. We've got company.
Oh, big skelly boy. What is the meaning of this abominable altar? What do you boneheads think you're doing? Destroying our unholy altar to Hargon, and even worse, building something new in its place.
Oh, it's the children of Hargon again. Come on, Velden. Let's teach Bone Boy here a lesson. Gosh darn it. Oh, Bone Boy and the Wizard back up. Well, that's my brand new band. Bone Boys. We are the Bone Boys. And the Wizard back up. Do. Ow, could you not do that? Yes, he called him Bone Boy. Can't remember what their official name is, but he did refer to him as Bone Boy. Oh dear, he's spinning around. Yeah, jumping strike. Yeah, jumping dodge. Yeah, jumping strike. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna slice and dice your ankles. Now I'm gonna get the fuck out. Defy Hargon. You have sinned. Oh. Spin, baby. I'm a spinning baby. Go, Maroff. I need you now more than ever. Yeah. I will spin to win. And then get the fuck out. And now get in. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, I'm even more Sonic now because I spin to win. Hiya! Wrong victory thing. Yeah! We're very pleased with ourselves. Right, let's gather up all these goods that were destroyed in... went up a plant, didn't mean to. Have a bit of rock. Can we grab those? Not that I really need them, but... no, not from this side. He's happy with his altar. I'm really very pleased. Ooh, I was so scared there, I thought I must die again. Thanks for fighting off those fanatics, Builder. And thanks to you, too. You may have pointy ears and strange, spooky eyes, but you certainly know a thing or two about fighting. What are you, anyway? There's such a powerful order of destruction about you. What are you getting at? I'm just... me.
Well, if you say so. You've both been such a huge help to me. I owe you my own life. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
10 pumpkin seeds! I do need a pumpkin field now. I neglected a pumpkin field. Got some tomatoes, but no pumpkins.
And there are more where those came from. If you want them, they're hidden underground in the catacombs.
No, they're not.
You'll have to tear up the floor.
Already did.
But they're all yours.
Lucky, 'cause they are.
Just promise you'll plant them in good soil and water them every day. If only you could grow a new dye tree and hold a harvest festival too.
Well, that's the plan.
I'd be so happy I think I'd depart this world altogether. What? You're planning to do exactly that, and I can come and join in when you do. I'm so happy I could. Wait, is this a trick? Are you trying to make me so ecstatic that I disappear for good? Sorry, I'm just being paranoid. I hope to see you again soon. Good luck with your mission, and don't forget the pumpkin seeds in the basement.
I already have them. They're already in my pocket.
They shouldn't be, because I thieved them before I met you. Which basically makes me a thief. Although, having said that, they are still marked. Well, you're just in the way. Ow. Do you mind not punching me? I realise I punched him first, but that's not the point. Let's just clear out that last block there. And then we'll drop down, but I don't think there's going to be any seeds here because, as specified, already thieved them. I went in through the back door and stole all of his seeds. Squeak, what's a human doing in the basement of a rundown beating up old church like this? You're definitely more a man than a mouse, making your way down here. The church is haunted, you know, Squeak. You see, the priest here used to collect seeds. We've technically read all that dialogue, so I'm not going to bother reading it again. Right, what we'll do is possibly... Now, I wonder, because traditionally, I suppose it's not quite the same style. Also, I technically need to go there, but we'll not worry about it right now. We'll go back to the farm for a moment or two. Will it do it? Yeah, it's just allowed it. It's almost a shame. Traditionally in Dragon Quest games, if you use the spell Zoom, which is your basic fast travelling spell, in a cave, you will go, because you go up and then to your destination. If you go up in a cave, you bump your head on the ceiling and it says, no, you can't use the spell here. But the fact that they always have you bump your head on the ceiling was always quite entertaining, I thought. But everything about Dragon Quest is very entertaining. But unfortunately, we have come to the end of our Dragon Questing this week. We will carry on next week. And won't that be delicious? I think you'll find it will. As delicious as great grilled greens. Right. Let's get Pretzel up and running, and we'll get some tunes. Get some sick tunes up in this Hizzle house. Why the house is hizzling, I don't know, but if you do find yourself having a Hizzle house, it's probably better if you leave the house, maybe. Because I don't think the house hizzling is a good sign. If anything, I think it's a bad sign. Right, go to artists. Go to my boy. He's not technically my boy. I don't own him, but he's a good lad. We're going to do some Miracle of Sound, and then we're going to take a break for I don't know how long, 5-10 minutes, depending on how long the tunes last. Is basically the premise, and then we'll be back for probably a reduced amount, but nonetheless an amount of this war of mine. So I will see you after the break.
Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Don't waste your life banging on doors that have from